Hi, John Wanoa here. We're at Te Marae in Waitangi, and we're just waiting for the Navy ship to fire off its 21 gun salute to our documents for the British Maui Native Court here set up in Te Marae. So we are going to better hurry up and get ready, because in 5 minutes time the cannon will fire off. So I better get out of the shot and I'll talk from behind the camera. I'll carry on, continue to talk in readiness for the ship to fire off the 21 gun salute. And we will count a number of shots to make sure we do have 21. We've zoomed as far as we can into the ship, and you should see the appearance of smoke first and then the shot afterwards in a delay reaction. So I'm here today on the 6th of February 2017 celebrating New Zealand Day, and we are witnessing the start of the Te Marae Native Court, brought here from Auckland Native Court in Kororareka with James Busby and James Reddy Clendon, captain of the ship, His Majesty's ship Fortitude, that set up the land conveyancing instruments to settle on the land he bought. Captain James Reddy Clendon bought in 1830, and again 1830 he bought 220 acres of land for his navy from Britain, immigrants, and then bought some more land in Hokianga Bay in 1834 to set up the native court, the first native court in New Zealand, to establish a government from Britain there, and sovereignty of King William IV, the sovereign monarch at the time. So we're going to witness the 21 gun salute for our Writ, Warrant, documents and proclamation that the land of Aotearoa, New Zealand, belongs to the hereditary chiefs and not the King and Queen of England or Spain. The land returns, the land stolen from the Crown Corporation's agents, land agents, through Captain Clendon and his native court set up in Britain, UK, Scotland, under the Manukau Land Company, real estate company in Scotland. So those titles were used and established their settlement here as immigrants in the time from 1830 to 1834. Captain James Reddy Clendon came to New Zealand in 1929, returned back to England, and came back with the Manukau Land Company's title, a real estate conveyancing instrument title, in 1830, then bought 220 acres of native land. He proclaimed on the 20th of March 1834 that the land belonged to the King of England, Britain, UK, King William IV, and that established the first. There's the first firing shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, one more, 21. Congratulations. We have now
That's
confirming that 183 years of our sovereignty with the flag of the 1834 of Clinton, Captain Clinton, HMS Fortitude, first landed here and opened the first native court in Hokianga in Kororareka, and we have transferred that native title, British native title, from there to here on Te Marae land block next to the Hauwhenua and the Taurangatira, or the live chiefs of today, and set up the first native land court here in Auckland, New Zealand, and the documents to go with it authenticated by the 21 gun salute today as being symbolic, historic and ancestral connections to Britain, UK, continuity of sovereignty of the King of Britain, UK, and the native chiefs here in Aotearoa. So today on a very successful meeting of the minds of the chiefs collected in Assembly, Congress, Parliament here in Te Marae, passed the vote of resolution to open up the first native land court, indigenous, in New Zealand and the world, the Commonwealth, of the Commonwealth countries of the world, indigenous nations. So this native court will open up all those countries in Australia, Canada and America and New Zealand has been the Commonwealth countries, the 38 of them up to 78 countries and others that trade with Aotearoa New Zealand. So I'm happy to say that we're going to now authenticate the documents with the stamp of the Justice of the Peace judge, the native judge from the Waitangi Marae King's Bench Native Court over yonder. At the present time, the Confederation Chiefs 1835 and the Whakamininga 1834 flag of the same flag is flying on the cross run of the ship of Admiralty that is our title to Britain on the Waitangi Marae treaty grounds. So in this coming 6 months there'll be a change in the flag positions with the 1834 and 1835 Declaration of Independence flag and the Declaration of State of Emergency flag going to the top and change with the Union Jack coming to the crossbar opposite the British flag. So we say that long live the King, and the King will rule forevermore with our partnership in legal contracts, private, as being the end of this, waiting for this occasion to happen. So now we're going to go across to the court where we have set up the registry and also the administration for this courthouse, the native courthouse JP, or Justice of the Peace, Manahi Parapara Mauhiri. He's representing the Grand Jury that have signed the documents and authenticated themselves as chiefs here in this marae with the Pauwhenua in the background. So we'll go to Pauwhenua now, from the 21 to Pauwhenua and the rangatira, tupunas, and then to the registry desk to stamp the document. So we'll see you shortly, and I thank everybody for watching this video around the world, and all you indigenous nations, including Dakota, Standing Rock people. You can sit and wait for us to get established here, then you're next on the rest of this flag to free your country back to your people, as much as we are going to do the same as well. So thank you for today. We are going now to go back to the registry desk and complete the formalities of this diplomatic location. Thank you very much. I'm just going to rove around for a little while. Hey? That represents the continuation of the flags flying up on the mast. In this case, the ship is the Navy of New Zealand and New South Wales, Australia, and their flag is sitting on the top over there. Of
White
that,
flag.
the top on is Union Jack, the New Zealand flag, 1902, and what it represents there is the British ship on dry land that just put the ship, drove it on the land sort of, and left the mast there. That's our connection to Britain through King William IV, and that flag does 1835.
So what were you saying, they're going to change their flag and they're going to put the other one up top?
Yes. Yeah, and that's the New Zealand flag. That was the original first New Zealand flag in 1834 at Kororareka. And so, and so in 1834 on the 20th of March, the captain of the ship from Britain got off his ship and proclaimed the land belongs to the king. That became the title that they had before they got here. So when they came here, they said the land was theirs. And the frustration of the natives then was, how do we know? Where's your title? And they showed them the title. So that became the original native chief and a British captain on a ship. Every captain on a ship that hops off and proclaims the land belongs to the king, not the king. So in the courts, the Queen's Bench Court, which is this one over here, put the tape across the mouth of the king and made him silent while they ran their business another way, and instead of the king's common people. Okay? So this is what's happening, because that is a memorial title to Britain and us, two-way partnership. A third party is sitting over here in that marae at the Queen's Bench Court and the upper house of Parliament with those Maori. That's Maori, and this here is the native we call Mauai from Rapanui. Memorial, you need a memorial for land title, and that memorial Mauai statue is standing in the most powerful countries in the world, including England, and in the Queen Elizabeth Great Court in England. And so that's our mana whenua title there. So what the Queen did is picked up that first Mauai statue in 1868 and took it to England and hid it for 100 years, and that's when America lost its sovereignty to Britain. And so the Queen owns Britain through this flag we hold as the federal government, and the US federal state belongs to the Queen. And she picks up all the royal revenue from the borough council through that 8-point star on the flag, which is St. Patrick's Church. St. Patrick's Church is the 8-point star from Ireland. So you've got St. Patrick's Church people claiming in America to own St. Patrick. You've got the Catholics claiming to own St. Patrick. You've got the English and the Wales owning St. Patrick. So they're so confused that they're just about get ready to fight each other to death for that. Because St. Patrick was the son of the land rent collector the land rent chief in the borough council. That 8-point star represents the borough council of the king. And in the native terms of the chiefs, their 8 points is 7 watas, and the king's 8th one at the top with the king's crown on the top. The queen doesn't have a crown, coronation, it was bodging. Everything, the Treaty of Waitangi is a forward document which has got no in-date contract. So we've got a queen's contract with the New South Wales government, which is over there and not here, and they're operating in in another country, this one. And we've got this side we've just opened up as a King's Bench Court to operate straight to Britain and cut that one out. So now this is the creditor, that's a levy debtor, that's all in debt. When you come on this side in the Moai crown, the petrol on the top of the Moai statue is the 5th crown of Welsh law, L-O-R-E. So now it had no value, you can't sell native land, but when the Queen took it to England in the museum as prize trophy, it became commercial. So all the indigenous countries in the world came under this native title. And that's how they managed to sell the land in the world. And so we are arresting the ship of Admiralty and bring it into this court and they will not be able to do any martial law anymore in the world. So that's what I want to tell you today. It'll be on video, just type John Wanoa, W-A-N-O-A, or Moai Crown. And you'll see it all there. Yeah, Wanoa, with A on it. And you'll see everything on Rapanui, everything on this country, everything through the world. Moai is the world. He is the mana whenua, and he's ahu on the bottom of his statue. He's ahu and then the whenua. So that's our mana whenua. He's sitting in Dunedin. He's sitting in Dunedin, and he's sitting in Auckland, the real statue. So hold on a minute. I'll be over in a minute, Manahi. I'll be up. I'm coming out. Okay. So that's all. I better go because the registry office is waiting. Okay. Bye-bye. We're just heading back now to Manahi, who's waiting at the registry. I'll just walk across here. There's a popo there. So we've come from taking the 21-gun salute to the ancestors here on Po Whenua. And now we go across to the registry. That's in respect to the tupunas. And what we had at 5 o'clock this morning, we had a karakia to the ancestors, and then to the registry here. This is our temporary courthouse, the native courthouse for all indigenous countries in the world. So now we're going to stamp the documents. We're going to stamp the documents and complete the process. So we have our Justice of the Peace, Manahi, Parapara Mauhini, to sign the documents with our registry. There's our flag here. The 1834 Declaration of War flag and Declaration of Independence of this country, New Zealand. So bear with me while we finish this off. Not ready yet? Oh. What I might do is just switch off for now until we're ready. I'll wait till you're ready. I'll give you a bit of time. I'll switch the camera off. I'll let me know and I'll turn on the side. I'll be back in a minute. So while they're setting up the registry and the stamping, I'll just train our camera on the events that are happening here at Waitangi, and I'll stand in the front and continue what I was talking about to the people who are asking questions. I think we'll have a big audience of people to know what is the next to happen here in New Zealand. What will happen is that the flag will change with the rangatiras. The rangatiras will assemble again in front of this native court for the whakamininga 1834. The other side was the 1835 and 1833 contract with Queen Elizabeth II and Queen Victoria. That's from this side of the memorial to the other side. From this side back this way is the native courts of King William IV and the Whakamininga chiefs, native chiefs. So we had a long 4 days setting this up and marking the occasion with the chiefs were here. We videoed in the earlier session at 5 o'clock this morning. It appears here at the Pauwhenua, or memorials to the ancestors gone by, right back to the 20th of March 1834, when they met with the first British immigrants settled at Russell or Kororareka in the Bay of Islands. And what we have done here is to bring the native court that Clendon set up, Captain James Reedy Clendon set up with James Busby in Hokianga on the land that he bought in 1834 for the specific purpose of this courthouse of Pomona. So from there it set up the commerce to buy its own land in this country. And from that blueprint, native title, it went straight out to the world. From there and from Waitangi, here, the Marae, on the other side of the ship. At the moment, the treaty ground is flying this flag, the 1834, the 1835 Declaration of Independence flag is flying on the opposite side to the British, UK Crown flag, and the Union Jack is at the top. By the way, the partnership between the British and this flag, the British flag and this 1834-1835 flag is the private contract of Edmonton that's fixed immemorial forever and ever. Institute law locked, it's in perpetuity of title, the British title that we are dealing with here, converting the land back to customary land, and that's what this court will do. It will take the mortgage off the land, seize the land, and return it back to its land, commercial land owner. This one has happened, and so we are responsible with this administration to formulate the law of 1830 to 1837. This side of the Pauwhenua to the King's Bench native on the treaty grounds to seize the land in the next 6 months to 12 months by the rangatira and the ship. We seize the ship and working back and its martial laws back into our custody. And from there we control this. There will be a big building here, a big building just for that native court, and the people will sit here, the same as Raiatea, Tapu Tapu Raiatea Marae. Raiatea, the Marae is out in the open, straight up to the heavens. Okay, so I'm just saying today, I'm proud to be the sheriff here of this borough council here in this court to collect the King's royal revenue for his occupation title lands for the lease from this Crown corporate company of Queen Elizabeth II and all her Crown agents on the other side. So there has been a mass amount of fraud and corruption on that side, that this side will now pull them into this court with the Admiralty flag here live. We have legalised this flag on the 16th, on the 15th of April 2016 in Waitangi, Marae. This is for the record. We have legalised it and legalised the flag and legalised the pound note of King Tawhia, 18 and legalised the civilians in this court from 1600 AD to 2017 and beyond. Okay, so are we ready at the shed? Okay, so that's all we want to say for this video. And have a nice day. John Marae, Te Marae, Waitai. Bye.